What's up, y'all? What's good? What's good, man? Appreciate y'all for tapping in. You already know what time it is. We're back here to serve some more game on the ground for them hungry hounds who just got the pound and are ready for the next round. With that being said, I hope everybody's having a good day today. My day's been alright. My day's been pretty chill, pretty regular, average day in the regularly scheduled program. You know, this shirt makes me look freaking huge for some reason. I do not like the way that looks me. It makes me look. It's just the angle I'm sitting at, or is it really the shirt makes me look? It is not a good look at all. I do not like that one bit. Uh, what the freak? But yeah, man. With that being said, everything else aside, let me know how you guys' today is going down there in the comments below. Whether it's been a good day, bad day, interesting day, entertaining day, productive day, whatever the case may be. We can talk about it. We can not talk about it. It don't matter to me. Also, let me know where you guys are tapping in from so I can shout out your country, your state, or your city. I always thought it was interesting. We can all be on different parts of the world and still tap into the same program at the same time, you know. We never had stuff like this 25, 30 years ago. They was just barely coming out with the first Windows computer, let alone having walking around with computers in our pockets now. It's insane when you really think about how far we've come in such a short amount of time. Uh, don't worry about where I got my hat from. But anyways, man, there's a lot of stuff that goes on, and you would think that people would pay attention to the important things, but instead they pay attention to irrelevant things. Uh, and whenever they do, it makes you think, where's your mindset at right now? Yeah, man. People do the goofiest things, all in the name of just wanting to say hi. He said, I'm a truck driver. I just wanted to say hi. You can't make it up, man. You can't make it up. You cannot make this stuff up. But with that being said, man, if y'all like what you see and like what you hear, tap the follow and bell button. We got content that goes out over here daily, mostly on this platform. You know, on other platforms, sure, but it's mostly on this platform that I'm on because I like getting on TikTok. I like getting on TikTok. Uh, I ain't answering no question to nobody that ain't following me, man. Yeah, if you want your question answered, you gotta tap the follow and bell button. Otherwise, it's gonna be a dollar fee, and you gotta donate it in the form of roses or cash app. Or if you want your question answered for free, you gotta tap the follow and the bell button. But yeah, man, we're fixing to get into this. Uh, when somebody is relentlessly accusing you or somebody else of a crime, it's mostly because they are the ones that are guilty of doing said crime. I come to realize this. When somebody is on the brink of getting exposed for something, they're going to try to shift the blame. And they're going to do whatever they can to shift the blame. Take this Hoffman dude, for example. He is having allegations coming out that he threw himself upon a woman and Charleston, and he decided to attack Charleston White for what Charleston said that he did. And we all know that Charleston plays characters all the time on the internet. And there ain't been no female that came out and said that Charleston threw himself upon forcefully. Um, Everybody's saying that this female that this Hoffman dude did was silenced. They silenced her. They bought her off, whatever the case may be. That whatever they did to her to get her to stay quiet. Well, now this Hoffman dude is attacking Charleston, and he's attacking Charleston for the same things that he's being accused of. And my thing is, and I'm not going to sit here and say that I believe either side. I sit back and I examine both sides. And then I wait to see if there's going to be any type of paperwork or anything else, any type of legit paperwork that come out saying that this person did this or this person is lying. And if nothing comes out, then it's probably all just fake, all set up for views. But when somebody is relentlessly accusing you of doing something, it's because they are literally so scared that they're about to get exposed for what it is that they did. Now they gotta shift the blame. Now they gotta move the attention over to the next person. Oh yeah, man, I'm about to get busted, man. I might end up going to spending time behind bars for a while, dude. I gotta figure something out. So what they do is they shift the blame to somebody else. And when they do that, they don't realize that they are literally making themselves look all the more guilty of doing what it is they're accusing somebody else of doing. If you know in your heart that you ain't did nothing like that, why are you trying to over explain yourself? Why are you trying to accuse somebody else of doing the same thing? If you know in your heart that you didn't do none of that, all you gotta do is say, no, it's false. Yeah, that's how it is. And end it right there. But when you're guilty of doing it, you're gonna try to over explain yourself. You're gonna try to make it seem like somebody else is the enemy. And you're gonna do everything that you can to shift the blame off of you. Because you're too scared to go behind bars. You're too scared to get called the RA word. You too scared for all that. You can't handle it. You don't want it. So you gotta throw that misery on somebody else. And it's crazy to me how people want to do terrible, evil deeds, but they don't want no type of accountability for the evil deeds that they did. And when I see stuff like that, it just lets you know exactly where that person's morality lies, where their head is, where their heart lies, what's in their heart, what type of spirit they got inside of them. It tells you everything that you need to know about somebody so you can make a calculated judgment on what you need to do. You can make a calculated decision based off of the evidence that you've seen. This person really is what they out here accusing of the next person doing. So what am I going to do? I'm going to expose them even more. What am I going to do? I'm going to cut them off. What am I going to do? I'm going to unravel their whole world. Because they want to sit here and say that somebody else is doing it. Because they doing it. So guess what? I'm about to bring up that paperwork. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. Make a calculated decision based on the information that you got. A lot of people don't do that no more. A lot of people don't look at the information and say, okay, this is what it is. They hear something, they like zombies. They hear something and they run for it. They run with it. They want it. They start spreading it like a disease. And that is very dangerous. When you got people who don't care, who will literally just start speaking on things that they've heard without doing their own research, saying, oh yeah, he did this, he did that. That's how a lot of stuff go wrong in society. That's why a lot of stuff has gone wrong in society. And it's crazy how people don't have the ability to sit there and critically think. Okay, if there ain't no paperwork that came out for him doing this, it might just be false. If there ain't no paperwork coming out saying that she lied, it might be false. If there ain't no paperwork on either side coming out, it's false. It's just all set up for views. Because people do what they gotta do to win, even if it's even if it's screwed up what they're doing. They don't care. Because those people have the spirit of greed in their hearts. They greedy. They greedy for that money. They greedy for that fame. They greedy them views, them clicks. They greedy for the spotlight. They greedy for all that. So when you see somebody like that, okay, I know what I got to do now, and do it. A lot of people keep them people around you. No, don't keep them around you. Don't keep them around you, cause then it's gonna rub off on you. And next thing you know, guess what? Now you guilty by association. You guilty by association. Now you gotta deal with the same thing that that person dealing with. Don't keep nobody around you who like that. Cut them off immediately. Yeah, Dyson Camp. We was just talking about it last episode. But yeah, man, people don't critically think. people don't they don't do nothing no more. They just hear something and they run with it, and it's crazy. That's how misinformation gets spread. That's how rumors are spread. That's how lies are told. People believe everything that they hear. They don't do no type of research themselves, and it's crazy. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get up on out of here. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, your homies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. If y'all haven't already, tap the follow and the bell button to stay tapped and tuned in. We got content that goes out over here daily. Daily. TikTok is where it's at, man. I keep trying to tell people TikTok is where it's at. But people don't want to listen. So if y'all want to see more, go ahead and join the family. With that being said, I'll be right back for the last episode of the night.